NYC deep freeze tests renewable diesel supply. As New York City expanded its use of renewable diesel, the objective was clear: reduce carbon intensity without compromising operational reliability. This winter provided an unplanned but rigorous validation of that strategy. During one of the coldest periods in more than 60 years, approved oil companies supplied renewable diesel to city agencies and critical facilities without reported weather-related fuel disruptions. Sustained sub-freezing temperatures, elevated demand, and regional energy constraints created conditions that typically expose weaknesses in fuel distribution systems. Instead, municipal fleets continued operating as scheduled. Renewable diesel-powered Department of Sanitation snow response vehicles, collection trucks, and other essential equipment throughout the most severe stretches of the season. What began as a policy-driven fuel transition became a real-world stress test under extreme operating conditions. Extreme cold validates drop-in performance. New York City's shift toward renewable diesel has been guided by procurement standards and emissions reduction targets focused on large public fleets. While laboratory data and supplier assurances support the fuel's cold weather properties, prolonged cold snaps present distinct operational risks, including fuel gelling, delayed deliveries, and equipment downtime. Throughout the winter, renewable diesel functioned as a direct replacement for ultra-low sulfur diesel across sanitation and municipal fleets. There were no additional handling requirements reported for operators or maintenance teams, and no adjustments to standard fueling procedures. For fleet managers, the significance lies less in environmental positioning and more in demonstrated performance. Harsh winter conditions can quickly reveal vulnerabilities in both fuel quality and distribution networks. In this case, renewable diesel met reliability expectations during sustained operational pressure. The experience offers a practical reference point for other municipalities and commercial fleet operators evaluating lower carbon fuel options. Reliability concerns remain a primary barrier to adoption in heavy-duty applications, particularly where service interruptions carry financial and reputational consequences. Supply chain resilience. Under regional pressure, the winter's impact extended beyond temperature. Natural gas constraints and localized power interruptions increased demand for liquid fuels across the Northeast, particularly for backup generation and heating in hospitals, universities, and large residential buildings. Distribution networks faced compressed delivery schedules and heightened competition for supply. Approved's approach centered on logistics execution rather than specialized handling of renewable diesel. Around-the-clock staffing, coordinated terminal operations, and multi-state distribution capabilities supported continuous deliveries during peak demand periods. Renewable diesel was integrated into standard fuel supply operations rather than treated as a niche or limited availability product. For public sector buyers and large commercial customers, supply continuity under stress is a critical benchmark. The season demonstrated that renewable diesel can be scaled within existing infrastructure and distribution systems without introducing additional operational risk. As cities and fleet operators continue aligning procurement strategies with climate objectives, performance during extreme conditions will increasingly shape decision-making. New York's winter experience suggests that emissions reductions and operational resilience are not mutually exclusive, even during sustained periods of severe weather. In heavy-duty and municipal applications, decarbonization strategies must function in worst-case scenarios, not just under average conditions. This season provided a field-based case study. Renewable diesel can support essential services through extreme cold while meeting reliability standards expected of conventional fuels.